The lesson to be learned from Kyle Larson last year is everybody was sitting here saying the exact same thing. And he wound up, not making it to the championship four with a whole bunch of bonus points. He was winning races and finishing in the top 5 and doing everything he needed to do, and that was it. You have a blown engine and an accident, and next thing you know, you're on the outside looking in. I'm lucky. Like I say, I've been on a number of different sides of this whole game, and as you look at our sport, experience plays a had Why is the perception that you turn 40 and you should be thinking about when you're done? I said it used to be, you had guys racing into their early 50s. You look at myself and you look at Boyer, and Kyle's 33 now. I think Brad's 35. I don't understand the concept of thinking about quitting while you're having the most successful years of your career, and why shouldn't it be in your 40s? Nobody ever thought about retiring, or should think about retiring while you're, having success and doing things that you love to do, and you should be enjoying it. But it kind of cracks me up that I'm 42 and well, how many more, is there a lot of pressure that you need to get it done this year because, you just don't know how many opportunities you have left? I'm like, I'm not even thinking about quitting yet. Winning in general is hard because there's just so many things that can go wrong in racing in general. It's hard for everything to line up, and you look at our sport, there's so many good teams and so many people that can go out and make it happen. And the hard part about our sport is a lot of times you have the fastest car, but strategy will come into play. You have to figure out what you have to do to beat the fastest car, and there's usually a whole bunch of teams that aren't the fastest car that start playing strategy, or you have something go wrong. And so there's a number of ways to win these races. We set the goal at the beginning of the year is to put yourself in contention to win races and race for a championship. That's been the goal at Stewart-Haas Racing from day one, every season. And this year we've been fortunate to win more races than we have in any previous year. But in the end, the goal is to try to win as many races and get to Homestead. And the mindset is exactly the same as the regular season. We've been able to perform at a high level, on a week-to-week basis, and that comes from not only the driver's seat or the crew chief, it also comes from the preparation in the shop and the research and development and the aero department, and constantly pushing in order to make the cars better. And you have to keep up with that evolution throughout the year because as technology changes and people make more downforce and more power, and we're just in a good spot where everybody's continuously pushing in that direction, and the cars just keep getting better. As you look at our aero department and our CFD engineers and our engineering staff in general, it's all in-house now, and I think that for us keeps a lot of things that we're doing a lot quieter than what you had before when you shared things, and that was part of the sharing process. At the time with Hendrick, have 8 cars pushing things forward instead of 4, and right now it's been good to keep those things under our roof, and I think it pays off for us. I feel like we can win anywhere. It's just a matter of putting the day together and how the weekend goes. But I also feel like one of our strengths has become rebounding from a weekend where the car is not running well or we have something go wrong, and that's as big a part of the playoffs as capitalizing on days that you're winning. Because sometimes, well, most of the time, the days that you're not running well or you have something go wrong, those are the days that you're just having to scrap for everything that you can get. But every point matters, and you have to be able to put yourself in a position to capitalize on the good days, but the bad days and how you rebound from them is way more important. It really doesn't bother me in the playoffs. Adding a third road course to our schedule is, I'm under the belief that road racing needs to be more part of our sport. Because I believe we need to be racing in Canada and racing in Mexico and maybe doing some special events internationally, and the easiest way to do that is to go road racing. And doing those types of things is something that would open up budgets and things from different parts of sponsorships when you go to different countries.